England are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Reinders looking to run onto it. And it's Caicedo. Tries to get it clear. Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
England different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Reinders. Bellingham, who crossed in early.
Well played and well cleared.
Pass somewhat off target. He's tried one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Sanchez. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! Yamal. Pedri. Now it's Wirtz. He is through here. Wirtz. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Szoboszlai with the short one. Wirtz. And the shot! Van der Ven gets it clear. And it's Pedri. Steve goes for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Has ended up in no man's land. There's the shot! He scored! First blood drawn. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
England have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Cedric, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Bellingham. England are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Haaland. Played out to the right. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's neat.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Chance for a shot! Has another go! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 14.
They've played it short. And here's Yamal. Timber.
Number 15. Reinders.
Oh, good take in a good area. And the finish! It's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And very quickly, the substitute made his big header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hernandez is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Ekitike.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
5 minutes left on the clock. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Now he's off and running. Pedri.
Will be 3 minutes at a time.
It's Timber. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that is commitment to the cause. All hands on deck for this one. And here's Yamal. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Now, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Well, they could break here. Pedri. And they've got rid. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Well, now it is, of course, something of a miracle that Christian Eriksen is still playing at this level, but we are certainly glad that he is.
Well, I don't think he's lost any of his quality either.
Certainly not, and 2022 was perhaps the year he truly came back properly. He was huge in ensuring that his new club came out on top in that famous London-Manchester rivalry. He was instrumental in setting up a couple of goals.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Messi. Played out to the right. Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Bellingham. So what can they make of this? Lahm. And the pass is intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Dembele. Manchester United have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So what can they conjure from this one? That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Maldini.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Maldini.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Messi. Zanetti. Want to throw in. Rashford goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham purring through the gears. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bellingham. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And it's Bergamy. Opts to play it. And he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? The referee's awarded a free kick. Lahm. And it's Lahm, played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Almost half an hour in now. Messi. He is through here. Nice control. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ericsson, a player who needs no introduction. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
It's Rashford!
Zanetti. That's Vieira. And Araujo pinches it off him. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Dembele. Dembele is having a shot! Off the post! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous. Ericsson. And he has been fouled there. And it's Maldini. Now who's going to be first to this?
There will be 1 minute at a
Defending
time.
is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Dembele takes control of it and he's on the move. De Jong. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make
That gets things going for the second half.
Substitution.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And the counter is on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Neymar. No way through. Mohamed Salah.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that was vital. Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary... Rashford! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Neymar looking for the run. Played out to the left flank. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Ericsson looking to play it into the box. So he's plotting something before playing it in. This looks promising. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Valverde, he's got away, shapes to shoot! He's a sharp little ball here.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Mohamed Salah tries a deft little ball. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Cedric, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rashford receives it in a good position here. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. De Jong charging forward, the ball at his feet. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Valverde. Manchester United finding their passes. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Valverde promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's managed to get free.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Matheus Cunha. Rashford. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi carries the ball down the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And it's Vieira. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And that should get the job done. Mohamed Salah! And that has been clubbed away. Matheus Cunha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started.
Well, this 4-4-2...
Ibrahimovic! That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players.
Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them...
And he'll shoot here! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Maldini is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Lahm. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. He is through here. Messi. Nice control. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Maldini. Lahm. Vinicius Junior. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Very nicely done. Vinicius Junior. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh no, this does not look good. Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he welcomes it in. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Up towards the front line. That is good alertness. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Van Dijk. Oh no, what has happened here? And that's gone loose. He has kept it out. What great reactions. Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Eriksson with the short one. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 2 then. Eriksson plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Borussia Dortmund look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack when they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that is a little undercooked. Half an hour played now. Messi. And that interception was most necessary. That's a sharp pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. Vinicius Junior is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Zanetti. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. Lahm. He's not got that quite right. Gravenberg. Now who's going to be first to this? Bergomi. No way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Elects to cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? And no, he's seen through all of that. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And Messi! Mighty close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Bergomi. That's Maldini. Vieira. Lahm. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played out towards the right wing. And here's Suarez. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a cute ball. Real chance here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Maldini. Neymar. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looks a smashing ball. Vinicius Junior, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Vieira. Vieira. Brilliantly cut out. Mohamed Salah. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rooney.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Zanetti. Messi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. That's a chance for a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And this is Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's their second corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's managed to gift it back. Now, can they get him away? That could spell trouble. Oh, super ball. It's Salah! In for the pieces! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 13,
Vieira.
Number 14,
He's in a great position here.
coming on the field. Number 7,
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Ball is bounced loose now. Crosses it into the area. It is a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. Suarez goes short. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Searching pass he's played there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. Borussia Dortmund are stuck in central station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they care to look.
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. And here's Suarez. And this is Bale. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? He scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. De Jong voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome. But
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but he's done all of it. It scores! Oh, there's a probing ball. Caicedo. Played out to the left flank. Cucurella. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, such a clever touch. And Gravenberch. Kudus. And here's Mbappe. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! First blood drawn. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, they can break here. Royce. Oh, that's neat. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold with... He gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Hazard. He is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Royce. That's an excellent interception. Nice looking ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's the throw. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. He's dealt with that well. Goes back. That has not gone well. Kudus. Lovely, now then. Hazard. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Caicedo. Sanchez. Hazard. So what can they make of this? Gravenberch wins the duel this time. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. No way through. Oh, good looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Plays it in low. Big chance! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Thuram proves just a little bit too strong. That's a lovely, neat pass. Darren Fletcher. Dumfries. Now it's Palmer. And a chance! Oh, crossbar! Ah, he's given it away. That's a throw. And they've been given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kudus. Floated through. Oh, super ball! It's Caicedo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Palmer. There's the whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Kudus. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Royce. Dumfries. Oh, that's fabulous. Darren Fletcher. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's the chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Cucurella has it out wide and in space. Played out towards the right wing. Crossed in once, he's got two! And he hits the net! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect... Fiat! Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Van Dijk simply refused to be outdone there. It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold got a long way forward to join the attack. He's being urged, goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same. Terrific header! Oh, it rattles the bar! Cleared without complication. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's definitely not his best. Yildiz. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Great chance! And he's done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cucurella providing an outlet on that flank. Van Dijk gets it away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
They get a throw in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now, can they get him away?
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Van Dijk. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's picked it up out wide.
That was lovely, that.
Showing good feet. And that's a good intervention. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Mbappe. Cucurella. Can he get it through? Cucurella puts the ball in. Pedri.
England truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yildiz, given the lift of his goal. Sanchez. Chouameni looking to play him in. Yamal picks it up out wide. And it's James. Mbappe. Gravenberch. Probing pass. And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Cucurella. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gravenberch. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution for England, number 22, Bellingham.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 19.
England can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
This looks promising. Swings it across. Now can he tries a shot? He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
England come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at some... It's Lukaku! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go...
Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, sweet feet. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Lukaku might just make this. Pedri. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Neves. Now it's Mbappe. Lukaku. He's found... And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lukaku. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Alexander-Arnold goes steaming forward. Yildiz. No, it's Yildiz. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yamal. England do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's been caught napping, and he shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Opts for safety. Ah, he's given it away. Played out to the right. Pedri. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's a promising position. Yildiz. Aimed beyond the defence. Chooses to go back. Gravenberg. Now it's Lukaku. Chouameni. Cherki. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gravenberg has created one goal already. Van Dijk. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Real chance! England with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Wirtz. Cherki. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That's headed upfield. Van Dijk goes forward. Lukaku looks to get on the end of this. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, red, nice interception. Chouameni. And it's Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Succumbs to the pressure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That is ended up in no man's land. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Romario. Cherki. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
Shot a goal! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Pedri. Wirtz. He's picked his way through. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. It's a promising run he's making on the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's in a great position here. Tries to play it through. Thuram. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
That's good running with the ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Neymar. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cherki. Great vision. Yamal has it out wide and in space. And that has been clubbed away and smartly reclaimed. England still without a single shot on target. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi. And there's the shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Mbappe. Played back in, played out wide. And he's whipped it across. Tries to get it clear. He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
England really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Maldini. Looking to play him in. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Cherki. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Romario. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Tchouaméni.
Oh, super.
He's having a shot! Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Pedri. Cherki. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that is a nice touch. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Pedri. Now it's Wirtz. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Luis Suarez. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Yamal chasing after it. Chouameni. That's a little off target. Romario. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Vieira. And he's forced to go back. Szoboszlai gets across to intercept that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. He's had it taken off him.
There will be 1 minute
Looking for the run. Now there's a fine, decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Messi. Luis Suarez. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a pretty loose pass. Real chance! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
May see a very